It's a great pleasure and honor for me to be able to be part of this great event commemorating the 5th anniversary of 3/11. It really made me realize how great an asset we possess. We enjoy the JET alumni, of course the JET incumbent JET people also, which forms the foundation, the basis of our partnership, the bond between Japan and the United States, which is very strong thanks to this great asset that we enjoy. Speaking of JET, actually in our embassy too, we have a huge number of JET alumni. I do this quite a lot. We are literally relying on the work of the great JET alumni who are working in the embassy. So in fact, if you want a job, please apply to the embassy. There are lots of openings and jobs for you. I think it's very important that we institutionalize this network of the JET alumni. There are already more than 30,000 American participants who have experienced Japan through the JET program since 1987. This year will mark the 30th year since its inception, and it continues to expand to support globalization and face-to-face interaction between the people of Japan and the United States. This year marks the 5th anniversary of the East Japan earthquake that took more than 25,000 lives, including 2 JET program participants, Taylor Anderson and Montgomery Dickson. Their legacy is passed down to the next generation, and a number of JET participants still act as a bridge between Japan and the United States. After the earthquake, there was a tremendous outpouring of support from JET program participants and the alumni. The JET Alumni Association USA Japan Earthquake Relief Fund was created, and with the effort of all U.S. JET alumni chapters, they raised over $88,000 over the course of 1 year. An additional over $300,000 was also raised through a wide range of efforts from JET AA chapters across the U.S. A number of alumni and JET participants also provided assistance on the ground in Tohoku by creating aid groups and assisting with recovery efforts. JET program alumni and alumni associates across the U.S. have been a treasure of Japan-U.S. relations. We highly value their effort to support U.S.-Japan relations and continuing bond and friendship with Japan. Before closing, I would like to take a moment to tell you that the Embassy of Japan and the Japan Information and Culture Center have been working on a small project to express our thanks to the people of the United States for the help that you have extended to the people of Japan during the great earthquake disaster. We have created a commemorative video which has been posted on our embassy Facebook, JICC Facebook, Twitter, Instagram from this morning. I hope you have a chance to take a look at that. This is a token of our deep appreciation for all the help that you have given to us. And we will continue to share this, and we will never forget this. So with that, I would like to conclude my remarks. Thank you very much again for inviting me and our staff to this wonderful event, and long live JET.
Thank you, Minister Tsukada. Now I would like to Anderson, father of Taylor Anderson, to say a few words.
Thank you for having us here tonight. As you know, 5 years have passed since 3/11, and I think for both Gene and I, it's one of the best things that we can do is be amongst JET alumni who've been friends since Taylor went missing. The first day, Gene called Matt Gillen, where's Matt? Back there, in Clare, New York, to try and help find Taylor, and that started a long relationship which we cherish, and then that's just continued to happen as we meet more and more people, Taylor's friends. We, Cameron Peak is here tonight. Probably day 4, 5, or 6, something. He was helping us try and find Taylor, and that was the start of a friendship that we hope to continue for years. And we could just go on. When we came back from, when we had a service in Richmond for Taylor after we came back from Japan, a lot of JET alumni of Washington came down, and they brought us this memory book, and they wrote messages to us. So this is something we'll always have and can always cherish. When we saw Leanne earlier, she was the one who handed it to us. She was the past president. So I just want to share those few things with you so you know that ever since the beginning how much you've supported our family and us, and how much it's meant to us. And now today you're helping move the JET's rally for Tohoku Tomo the past 3 years, which has been great for Taylor's fund and for the work we're trying to do in Tamaki and elsewhere in Tohoku. And one of the things that we were most happy to hear was that they say there's 4,400 JETs now, but next year 5,000, soon to be 5,500, and by year 2020 there'll be 6,000 JETs. I think that's a real testament to what you all have done. Many of you recently, as far back as the 80s, and it's just been great. It's just been such a great relationship with Japan. So we really want to thank you for that. And now, I think all of you know, your son Jeff is a JET now in Nara, and he's really doing that. He's heading up to Sendai for the weekend, and he'll be seeing Luke Happel, who was in the film, tomorrow night for dinner. So you can see the friendships just continue, and the support's been great. And thank you enough. But what little thanks I can give is I did bring some more origami for you. From Mrs. Mimosa in Tokyo, who sends us about 600 pieces every year, and table over here, like some on the way out. So it's a small token of our appreciation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Andy. Now I would like to introduce Shelley Fredrickson, sister to Monty Dickson, to also say a few words.
Wow. I like standing back there better. I have to say thank you to Sasakawa for this event, and I have so much to say. Thank you to JET DC as well. I feel like I've made a lot of friends through this organization, and I really am very encouraged to see everybody's involvement in Japan. The towns that you all were involved in, the students that you had, even those relationships are so important. And it's very encouraging. I know Monty would do the same. And that's why I try to fill his shoes, which he had very big shoes. It's hard to do that. We go back to Rika's and Tsukada every year, and we're always finding more and more of his friends there, more stories that are being told about him, and it gives us more reason to stay. Our trip gets longer and longer there. Every time we go, we have to stay longer next time. And our trip in Rikers and Tucker is always extended with each year. It really made a big difference in that town. And as you all continue to go back to Japan, I encourage you to go north to Rikers and Tucker. It's badly damaged. They are rebuilding. So a lot of people in temporary housing. A lot of the temporary houses are on the ball fields where the kids play. It's really important to keep immediate attention on that town. Like somebody said in the movie, I think it was Cameron, that the small towns don't get as much media attention. They were some of the hardest hit. I know Monty's time in Japan was the best time of his life. And he really made a difference. His focus was being a bridge between our countries. And just that idea in itself is what encouraged Monty to really study his language and be the person that he became. And our family will continue to work on that bridge and keep those connections alive and continue to visit that town. And I encourage everybody to do the same. It really is beautiful up there.
Thank you very much, Shelley. So, Shelley actually flew in from Alaska to be with us today. So, thank you very much. And so, with that, that concludes this portion of the event. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming out tonight. I think it means a lot to everyone that was in Tohoku and or as part of the reconstruction efforts for you guys to be here tonight. I don't think it matters whether it's been 5, 10, or 20 years since March 11th, that it's good for JET alumni to kind of come together and share their stories and also move forward. So thank you very much and enjoy the food.